Coming at you from East Texas on February the 23rd, 2015. This is a article on a website called Startup Israel. It talks about Kaspersky Lab and how Israel was spared two major cyber attacks. It says Israel has managed to dodge two massive cyber attacks, according to data collected by Kaspersky Lab, a Russian-based cybersecurity firm that discovered the Megaflame and the Stuxnet viruses several years ago. It says this past week, Kaspersky Lab's global research and analysis team reported a major cross-border hacking attack called the Equation Group, which Kaspersky said was worse than any attack ever encountered. Okay, so it goes on to say how, these Trojans and viruses have been infecting computers for a long time, and then it talks about how malware produced by these attacks can completely rewrite a hard drive's operating system, which is the first malware ever seen that can do this, apparently. Ensuring that hackers can control a hard drive even if it is completely erased and reformatted. Well, if you've ever had any dealings with, tech, when you call in to get tech support for, I can't remember, there was something I called in for tech, and you know what it was? It was a printer. It was a Lexmark printer back in the day that I bought from Office Depot, and I had trouble getting that thing to run because, it was just a process getting my computer or the network to talk to the computer, and eventually had to call up their tech division. Well, then their tech division basically, with my authorization, went into my computer and took it over and did whatever they needed to do to set it up. So we know that they can get in your computer. We know that this goes on. I mean, that was a voluntary situation where I agreed to let their tech department come in and set up that whole thing. It was crazy. That's been 5 years ago, I'd say, maybe longer, maybe 2008, somewhere in there. So this business of people being able to come in your computer and control your hard drive is it's not new stuff. They say it's the first such malware ever seen that can do this. I highly doubt that. I think it's been around for a while. They're just now letting us know. Anyway, I go on down here. Talks about the most infected by the Equation Group are Iran, Syria, Pakistan, Russia, and China. While most Arab countries are listed with a moderate infection rate, the U.S. has a low infection rate. Israel, with most European countries, Canada, and Australia, is listed as having avoided any attacks by the malware. So why would all the high attack places be Iran, Syria, Pakistan, Russia, and China? Aren't those all kind of countries that are all kind of, banding together against the West? I mean, you see the BRICS, and that covers, a couple of those countries. And then the other countries are, thrown in there too. So I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about. I haven't done a video on cyber attacks in a while, yet here it is in the news. Oh well, we go on down, and it says, blah blah blah. It says, we can stand up to attacks as a cyber security power. Israel has to be able to develop effective defenses against attacks of all kinds. Okay, so there it is in the news, and they talked about in Switzerland about how cyber attacks are going to increase, and we're going to have more cyber attacks in 2015 than we did in 2014, and we can just expect more financial institutions to get hit, or just wherever the cyber attackers or whoever these people are, wherever they think that they can get information or gain access to information, or just go in and rob accounts of money. It's this is some crazy stuff, and I guess people can do videos about whatever. Some people like to do it about the financial system. Some people like to, which is, to me, kind of interrelated with the cyber attack stuff, because, You see that everybody knows that, that Greece is being bailed out again. They're just trying to push the system on down the road because the system's out of money. So they basically have to, perpetuate the system through, putting other countries more and more and more in debt, and that's the only way the system can go on. It's a system that is based on debt and the creation of debt, and so the system can never ever be without that, or the system eventually, it is going to collapse. The system is going to collapse, folks, and it's just a matter of when, not if. How long can they do this? I don't know. They've been doing it for a long time. Since 2008, they've been propping up the system with funny money and 0% interest rates and all kinds of, tweaking of various financial levers, whether it be tweaking the LIBOR rate or just whatever. I mean, we've read about these things, in the past and what they've done to keep the system afloat, in addition to just printing out massive assloads of money. Okay? So we know all of that. These cyber attacks are a concern sort of mine, because I think that they have the potential to definitely cause problems. Anyway, just haven't done one in a while on this, and here it is again in the news. Don't know what's going to happen. I would imagine that we're going to see more and more of this go on. When will it affect any of us personally? I don't know. I guess when your bank is hit with a cyber attack and you're not able to pull any money out of it for a few days or something, or the entire United States is hit with one. I don't know. I mean, I think that, we're going to find out. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to point out. If there's anything else I see on it, then, I'm sure I'll say something about it. So anyway, have a good one.